Hi, good morning. Sorry about that. It's the 30th of April, Saturday, the 30th of April. I hope everybody had a good week. This country is really going to hell in a handbasket with this whole George Floyd situation. Not fair for this, there've been protests all over the country and stuff. And I was watching that last night, and it's hard to watch, and it really is. All the stuff that's going on in this country. Hopefully, it gets better sooner than later. And I don't want to get too political on this channel, okay? Because I've done videos about it on my other channel. You want to see my honest feeling? I just hope for this country's sake and the sake of all Americans, we can get past this and hopefully start a meaningful dialogue, on racial relations and the police and stuff. That's all I'm going to say and leave it at that. And like I say, my thoughts and prayers goes out to his family and stuff, and all those other individuals that have been unjustly, you know, let me just leave it at that. Anyway, hi, it's Saturday. Like I said, it's May is going to be almost over. Today's the 30th, tomorrow's 31st. The first starts Monday. In New York, I know all over the country people are starting to slowly open up states and stuff, and I think New York City is going to hit that too. At my job, like I said, they brought me in. Thankfully, I've been one of the fortunate few that's been working through this pandemic, so I've been getting my full salary. So thank you, for small favors and stuff. But at my job, we've been making signs and stuff for that they're going to put around the building about staying 6 feet apart, only 4 people in the elevator, wash your hands for 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 seconds, okay, and all the social distancing stuff, and they're going to put signs up around the buildings too outside because my building, there's seating outside when you get to the building. They have like little marble, like place where you can sit. They have like a smoking section, and then they have the regular section where people sit around, and there's like chairs and stuff out there where people sit out there, eat their lunch and BS, and stuff. So they're gonna put a bunch of signs up, because they had us making a bunch of signs that they've been laminating and stuff and putting out there. So we're gonna do that, and also, so I think pretty soon, because New York City, I think is going to open up sometime in June. I think New York City will open up. I work, like I said, for an insurance company, so I think they're just getting ready for whatever New York City, when Cuomo says New York City can open, then they're gonna have the building ready. That's I think they're getting the building ready for now. And like I was telling my friend, I don't think it's never going to be the same because our building, I think, had over 1,000 people in it at any given time, and I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. They're going to probably still let people work from home, let some people come in. I think the building will be like a quarter full. I think that's what they'll do, and they're putting signs in conference rooms too on the doors telling you got to stay 6 feet apart. You can't sit right next to each other and stuff, and just signs in the bathroom. Like saying you got to wash your hands 20 minutes, and then I think signs up in the building saying you got to stay 6 feet apart, and the whole elevator thing, only 4 people, in each corner like that. So it's going to be a different world when we finally get back to work or semi-work, and until they get the vaccine, whatever gets developed, this is going to be the new normal, at least work-wise and stuff. Um, and I still see people on, like I said, I was, going to work yesterday, and I saw, again, this couple sitting on a train going, I was going downtown, they were going uptown, so I could see through through the glass door, and I saw a couple sitting there having a good conversation, no mask, just sitting there. Like I said, some people I think are just, I don't know, they don't take it seriously. They just think it's a thing, and then we'll get over it. And but like I said, I take it seriously. That's why I make sure I wear my mask, and I try to stay on top of my brother to make sure he wears his mask when he goes outside. Because I'm, like I said, because he's in one of those danger zones and stuff with his weak heart and stuff and his compromised lungs. So I try to make sure he, washes his hands and wears his mask when he goes outside and stuff. But I take it seriously. But hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I think pretty soon. I was thinking June sometime, but it may not be quite June because I think once they even once Cuomo gives the go ahead for New York City to open up proper, I think it's going to be some time because they're going to have to work out some kind of schedule, like all the supervisors and stuff. They're going to say, okay, these people can stay working from home and these people can come in like that. They're going to have to switch it up, and they're going to have to run more trains because I noticed too the trains are getting more crowded, especially well not in the morning as much, but in the evening I noticed trains are they're getting to that point where they get packed, and people were pretty good about keeping their distance and stuff. And I usually try to sit in the two-seater thing, or I sit in the three-seater thing and put my bag in between. So it's it's distance. But some people are just like I said. I guess some people just like I said after a while they don't care. They just sit right next to other people. Yeah. So I think especially if you know New York and you know rush hour, they're definitely going to have to run more trains because there's no way in the world you can have all these people coming back to work and the trains are just going to be crowded as anything. They're going to have to run extra trains. They're going to have to. They have no choice, I think, but to run extra trains. I usually wait anyway. I don't like getting into packed trains if I don't have to. I usually so when I'm usually going home, I just if the train's packed, I say you know what, I'll wait for the next one. I will, even if I have to wait for two ones to go by and catch the third one, I'll do that rather than stick my behind on a crowded train. I'm just at that point in my life where, I'm not impatient to get home. I'm going home, so I can wait. If I have to wait an extra 20 minutes, I'll just wait. So that's why I think they're going to have to run extra trains. Like I said, now they're closing the trains at night to do that deep cleaning and stuff. So I don't know what the people that work at night going to do. Well, actually, they have buses, I think, for those people. So I guess that's yeah. So I think they're going to still keep doing that deep cleaning thing. Like I said, until they develop a vaccine, this is going to be the way of life for America at least. And I know some people, you see people on beaches, people I think it was in the Ozarks where they were people in the pool, not social distancing, not wearing masks, and just like I said, some people don't care, and I'm very worried, especially because they said that this may come back during the flu season. Oh, that just that terrifies me. That if it'll come back then uh, and be worse. And like I said, we got this incompetent leadership, which is that's why I'm praying that they develop the vaccine quick. Well, I don't know if it's going to be quick. Hopefully, they said by the end of the year or something. Because I know a lot of people are doing human trials, and I know they said that study at Oxford, they think they can have a vaccine ready. They think by September, but I think that's being overly optimistic. So hopefully, I'm just praying that they can get one by the end of the year, if that's even possible, and it works and it's efficient, and then they can mass produce it and give it out, and then we can go back to our normal way of life, which is crazy. Anyway, uh, oh yeah, what I want to also mention, I ordered two movies, but they still didn't get here, so I just I ordered them I think on the 22nd, and they still didn't come. I think they were supposed to come last week, and I said let me just get a refund. I just sent Amazon a thing, just the email thing, and just tell them just to give me a refund because I know because Amazon is extra busy during this pandemic. Get a lot of orders and stuff. So, but for whatever reason, they're not coming. Although it's weird that I ordered a screen uh, protector for my phone and a case, and that came. But I don't know, for some reason the movies didn't come. So unfortunately, I can't do the digital code giveaway this week. Although, like I said later, if the if the movies come, I ask for the refund. But if the movies come, then I'll make a video because later when the mailman comes today, like I said, and I got to start working 5 days a week again, starting Monday. Because my boss, he was worried that we're falling behind in this job that we were doing because the job kind of, was getting backed up because people in the mailroom, like I said, they got a skeleton crew. So, but we're caught up in terms of the work. So we'll see how it goes during the week because it's caught up. We like Friday, like Thursday, when my boss told us that we were gonna have to come in Friday and then starting Monday start coming in 5 days a week. that work that we had Thursday, we finished it. By the time I left, it was done. And then Friday, we basically, there was no work. It didn't come until like I think until like 1 o'clock or something, or 12:30 or so. And I did it myself. I did it, before I left, and so there's nothing left. So hopefully, whatever comes Monday comes in the morning, and between me and the other guy, we can knock it out. So that way, you know, we're ahead of it and stuff. And stuff. It's the main thing is that she didn't want it to fall behind and stuff. And like I said, there's a lot of uh, print jobs in terms of making those signs for the building, that they have to get the building you know ready in this COVID age. They have to put all those signs up everywhere around the building. It's a big building, so that's it was kind of taking precedence. So, but thankfully, she had the other guys, the building guys, put it out. So anyway, like I said, if the movies come later today, which I don't know, the movies may be lost for all I know, because I tried to track the package and it says it went out for delivery on the 22nd, and it's not here yet. And like I said, I ordered stuff after that. Like I said, the cases for my cases and the glass protector for my phone, and that came. So those movies may be lost for all I know. So I just asked Amazon for a refund. And what I'll do is I think what I'm going to do is I'll give it to today. If the movies don't come today, which is Saturday, what I'll do is maybe I'll see if I can order the movies from Best Buy. I've had, I think, a better luck with Best Buy stuff coming. Amazon is getting overwhelmed now because of the pandemic, so which is perfectly understandable. So I apologize for not having the two movies. I thought I was going to have them, but like I said, it may have gotten lost or whatever, or just coming slower, because that's what it says on Amazon, that maybe it got lost, or it's slow, but it went, for whatever reason, it's not coming. So I just asked for a refund, and then when I get the email that confirmed that, I'll wait till today and see if the package gets delivered today, the movies. If they don't, I'll just order, maybe on Sunday I'll order, or after, later today, order the two movies from Best Buy, and they may come. And I think they got a better record, I think, of delivery during this pandemic. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, like I said, I made if you follow me on Instagram, I made I bought an iPhone 11. Like I said, I'm not a guy that buys a lot of iPhones. In fact, all my iPhones, I have the boxes over there. I had an iPhone 4S, iPhone 6, and then this iPhone 11. That's the third phone I've had. There's been tons of phones. I'm not one of those people that upgrades their phone every year when a new phone comes out. My friend at work, he's obsessed with phones and stuff, and I think he has an iPhone 10. I think he has 10. I think he got the 10. But anyway, and I know because he's like into tech and stuff, so he's always like, he's saying, yeah, you should upgrade your phone. You should do it. You should do it. You should do it. And like I said, I let it go. Like I said, for the iPhone 4, I had that for a long time, and then I finally upgraded a few years ago to the iPhone 6. And then, like I said, I was happy with the phone and stuff. But then eventually, that phone, the 6 that I had, it fell, and with the charger in it, and it bent the thing, so I couldn't charge it anymore. So I had to get a new one. They sent me a refurbished one, which is this one, and then this one doesn't always swipe the way you're supposed to when you try to plug it in. It doesn't always hit and all that stuff. And when you want to go from one screen to the next, it doesn't do it the way it's supposed to. I mean, it does it eventually, but I have to keep playing with it. So I'm frustrated with this phone. And I say, you know what? I'll get a new phone. And I looked for I think 2 weeks or so, going over the iPhones and stuff and seeing which one I wanted. And I wanted to get the 11 since that was the current one out. And I had I was thinking about getting the iMax Pro Max. That's the biggest phone, but that was like over $1,200, which is, to me, not, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, and the 11 is good enough for me, and because the bill goes outrageous trying to pay that, and I was trying to figure out a way if I wanted to pay that over time, or I just wanted to pay it outright and just own it. And I went back and forth debating and stuff, but even had to chatted with Verizon online to figure out exactly how much it would cost a month. And like I said, I get a discount from my job for Verizon, and it works out better to me just to buy the phone from Verizon. I bought the 11 from Verizon. I paid for it outright rather than pay for it over time. So I just bought the iPhone, and that was the Pro, not the Pro iPhone, just the regular iPhone, and it just makes better sense technical wise. And plus, they gave me a discount. I went back to wireless, not wireless, to paperless and auto pay, so that way that saves $10 on the bill. Okay, so my bill just went up a little bit from what it was, so my bill is still less than $100 a month, which is I think for a cell phone is really good. Especially I got the unlimited plan on my phone, so now I get Disney Plus for a year, and plus I get Apple Music, and I get 720 streaming on the phone, which is good. Uh, and plus I'm gonna use that Disney Plus thing. I'm gonna put it on my. I have my Android box. I'm gonna put it on that. I can put it on, I think, on 4 devices. So I think I'm gonna put it on maybe my iPad and my Android box, and I got it on my phone. And then I might give it to my stepfather so that'll be 4 devices. I may put it on his phone. Okay, so I may do it like that, and just to think that's good. So Disney Plus looks really good. So I'm glad I got that. So that's had those benefits. So it made sure that it makes sense to get the 11. Uh, you know, so that way I didn't go bust it because I was trying to figure out a way to get the iPhone Pro Max, but the price would have been ridiculous. The monthly bill would have been ridiculous. And now maybe a year down or 2 years down the line, maybe probably 2 years down the line, or maybe a couple of years, because I usually, like I said, once I get a phone, I'm happy with it and I go on. I'm not one of those people that needs phones, change my phones in and out. Like I said, I have the 3 boxes still right there from all the iPhones that I've had. I still got my flip phones, believe it or not, on my desk over there. Still got a couple of the flip phones I had when I first got cell phones and stuff. But anyway, like I said, my iPhone, excuse me, let me show you this. Uh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's my iPhone. Oops, excuse me. I got the case on it, so I was a little careful with it. But there's my iPhone right there. I have the case on it. This is the clear case. I had the black one, and there it is. So, like I said, it's compared to my other phone. Uh, okay, this is a little bit bigger, but the good thing is that I can handle this with one hand, which is always good. And I think this can fit in my pocket too. And it's a little bit bigger. I always wanted a big phone just to see how it was, but I wasn't, crazy about it. And the thing, I got this glass case, but the thing I also got to do when I go out, I'm going to make sure I get me some cleaner, because with a clear case, which I like the clear case, and it has the bumpers on it, so it doesn't. And I have my glass screen protector on it. And I'm gonna buy more screen protectors. I bought the 3 in a pack screen protectors, so I think I'm gonna buy some more, so that way I have a couple just in case. And then I have 2 more cases coming, and I have a nicer case than this one, which is to me is really nice. The one that's a lot sturdier. I think then I also have a black one that's sort of like at the back of this one, like a military grade. It has like real thick bumpers on it, so that way if it falls, it's never gonna damage. And like I said, there it goes. So anyway, that's my new iPhone 11. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is my iPad, which I have, I've had for years. So that's why I was kind of hesitant to get a big phone, because I got an iPad, so small phones. But I like the 11. It has nice features and stuff in it. So Okay, there. So I'm going to hold on. I'm talking way too much. Okay, let me wrap this up because this video is going over 20 minutes. Sorry, I'm rambling. Anyway, hope everybody have a good weekend. Like I said, yeah, yesterday was like 79 degrees in New York. It was really muggy, and today it's supposed to be 80. And then I think then after today it's supposed to drop down to the 50s, so it'll be nice and cool and mature. So we should get through this day. And I got to go out later today and buy my brother a fan because he has this old fan that my sister gave him. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna buy him a new fan that's more heavy duty that can give him some relief for today, but then he can put it away because he won't need it after today because the weather's gonna go back to normal for the next couple of days. It's going back to like drop down into the 50s. But hold on, I'll tell you exactly what the weather's gonna be. Okay, hold on, I'll tell you what the weather. Yeah, it's 70 degrees right now. It's going up to 80 today. Then it's supposed to drop down to 57, and tomorrow's only supposed to be 69, and then 71 on Monday, 69 on Tuesday, but then it goes to 78, 78, 78 on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 80 on Saturday, and 82 next Saturday, and 78 on Monday. So the weather will, go back to normal for the next 3 days after today, and then, like I said, starting on Wednesday it'll be up to like 78, but hopefully it won't be too muggy and stuff. And then eventually I'll have to put my air conditioner back in the window, like I said. But I'm gonna buy my brother a fan, one that's more heavy duty, so he can have that. So when it gets warmer and stuff, when he sleeps at night, he can have that on him, so he can get a nice breeze. Anyway, hope everyone have a good weekend. Like I said, if I get the movies today, I canceled it because for a reason it's not coming. It might have gotten lost. They come today, I'll make the video, and we'll have the digital code giveaway contest tomorrow. If it doesn't come, I'll see if I can order the movies from Best Buy later today, and hopefully those will come before the end of the week, which I think they will. And I think I'll have better luck with Best Buy. Amazon's just getting pulled through the ringer, so I understand why certain things come through and certain things don't. But anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, links to my social media are in the description box. I have a video where I talk about the George Floyd murder and stuff, and the lady in Central Park calling cops on a black bird watcher. That's on my other channel called Views and Opinion. Link down below. I also have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. Also, my Twitter, I couldn't remember what my password, so I had to create a new password for my Twitter. Okay, so now when I do my Instagram stories, I have, it links to my Twitter as well. Like I said, I wasn't doing it before because I forgot what my Twitter password was. But now I have it, and I wrote it good at my wallet, so I'm good. So anyway, sorry for this long in bed vlog. Usually this is probably the longest one of the longest ones I've done. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. Like I said, the weather's getting warm and stuff, so everybody be safe and keep that social distancing thing going, okay? Okay, keep it going. When I go outside, I wear the mask. And yesterday, I was sneezing like a mother at work yesterday, one last thing. Okay, and yesterday I got home, I got me some Tylenol sinus severe, and that seemed to have stopped my nose from, because I wasn't feverish or anything. I just had a runny nose. I don't know if it was something at my job or whatever it was, but my nose was running all day long. And I think I went through like a box of tissue and another box of tissue. I didn't even take a box of tissue home with me. And then when I home got some orange juice, got the Tylenol severe, and I got some more of that here. And now it seemed to went away. My nose, I'm back to normal. I was able to sleep last night, which is good. So I'm good because I didn't want to come down with a cold. I thought maybe I'd come down with a cold, but I usually know when I come down with a cold. I usually, like I said, I'll get feverish, and which I'm not, and then my nose starts running and stuff. Usually I go through stages where I start, feeling, I get the headache and then get the runny nose and the sore throat and stuff. But I haven't been feeling that, so I just had like the runny nose yesterday, and thankfully that seems to have gone away. But I will take maybe some Dayquil just to be sure when I eat my breakfast this morning. I got me some soup that I'm going to eat. I got some crackers. I'm going to eat that this morning. So that way, and take the medicine just to be sure, to make sure I knock this. I don't want to get sick. That's the last thing I want to do, get sick. yesterday. So thank God I've been relatively healthy, this past couple of months during this pandemic. But anyway, everybody take care, be well, be safe, have a good weekend. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.